Hey guys, I'm Roger Herring. I'm the Investor's Accountant, and thank you for coming by our YouTube channel. Before you leave today, be sure you hit subscribe and click the bell. That way you won't miss any of our free educational videos. So right now, click subscribe, hit the bell, and a great video is coming your way right now. Hey everyone, I am Roger Herring. I am the Investor's Accountant, just like the sign says. Welcome to this edition of Tax Update. So, let's go back in time. It's 2020. It's the year of COVID. But for a lot of folks, it turned into the year of free money. We had EIDL pop up. We had the PPP loans pop up. And for a lot of folks, there was a gift from Uncle Sam. And that was the ability to take $100,000 out of retirement with no 10% penalty and to spread the taxes over 3 years. And a lot of people did it. Here's the problem. A lot of people did it and they weren't really entitled to it. Well, Roger, they said we could do it. Yeah, you could do it if you were affected by COVID, and the IRS had some very specific things to say about who was affected by COVID and who qualified for this. So you can look it up on the IRS website, but basically, if you had COVID, you're good. If someone in your household had COVID, you're good. If you had to be a primary caregiver for someone with COVID, you're good. If you lost your job or had your hours cut because of COVID, you were good. If you had a business and your business was affected by having to shut down or having to scale back operations, you're good. But a lot of people didn't fall into one of those categories. They just said, well, overall I was affected by COVID, so I'm allowed to take it. Well, we've had the first high profile case involving a COVID draw that shouldn't have happened. And who did it? The state's attorney for the state of Maryland in Baltimore. She was just indicted on federal charges of mortgage fraud and perjury. She took a COVID draw. She was not affected by COVID, and she bought 2 properties, vacation properties, in Florida. Now, I know there are investors out there that saw this as an opportunity to get a hold of some money, and they weren't really affected by COVID. They took the money, they bought property. Okay, what do we do? Because now the government has shown they are willing to prosecute. What do? First, if you took a COVID draw, make sure you were entitled to a COVID draw under the IRS definition. If you meet their criteria, you're good to go. If you don't meet the criteria, what you need to do immediately is amend your 2020 income tax return and pay the penalty on the early withdrawal and pay all of the taxes in the tax year 2020. That's how you undo this, guys. Now, I'm not saying everybody that did it is going to get caught. I'm just telling you what to do if you actually did not qualify. Hey, if you've got a question for me, you can inbox us at info@investorsaccounting.com. Connect with me over on Facebook at Roger Herring, or just put a comment down below. Until the next time, Roger out.